So there ain't nothing on YouTube. Everything is old to me. This whole thing is really fucking boring. Every time I go there, I just leave and I'm like, what the fuck? This is stupid. Why are they doing this? They're making it like there's nothing to fucking watch. There's like for a week or 2 weeks, it kind of 2 weeks ago, it just started kind of gradually happening. I get 0 views, 1 view. I don't know. It's what they're saying I get, but I mean, it wouldn't be hard to just not get any views. I mean, geez, why shouldn't I believe that? I still have 213 subscribers that don't get anything in their feed. They don't get anything in their feed. Why would you? I mean, are these people this dumb where it's like, oh, I don't like that guy anymore, and so they see my video in one of the recommended things and they say, don't recommend videos from that channel. But the reason why I'm in their feed is because they're subscribed to me. So all you have to do is unsubscribe and I won't be in your feed anymore. Or, you know, if you really don't like me, that's what I would do. That's what I do to people, but, you know, I don't subscribe to people, so I don't have to unsubscribe them. But there's no fucking way I would stay subscribed. There's channels that I don't fucking believe in. I think are liars or cheaters or whatever the fuck it is that you'd call them. And I don't subscribe to them. I'm not gonna give them fucking support. So people are supporting me, or at least in the premise of they're supporting me. 213 people that are more than happy to not see any of my videos. I upload a video. It's got an interesting title. I know it has an interesting title because I thought for a while on it. I know that it has a title that I've seen other ones from various channels saying similar things, you know. I'm not a fool. It's not like it's hard to do. So it's not because of the content. It's because it's me. And so you don't come to me. And so I don't know. I guess I have to assume that y'all don't like me. Boo-hoo. I see these things. I used to watch a couple different, not like religiously, but for fun. When I had time, you know, I'd watch those people that I don't want to watch TikTok, but I like the videos and things that they put on there. So I'll watch people that watch TikTok. You know what I mean? They compile all these videos. It's a little bit more refined. And instead of seeing what the algorithm wants me to see, or the website, the way it's written, you know, I see what possibly a person wants to see. Wants to share, thinks is interesting. It's kind of like the next level of videos, you know. People thought this was interesting, so choose through this. It might be making you miss regular videos, though. Who knows? But anyways, they're pretty interesting. And I see people talking about being tired a lot and hot and just not feeling up to the task. And before 5G came about, where everybody had 5G, they were talking about 5G, and I was listening. People like me were listening. We were listening to this idea that 5G is coming, and we were like, well, what is that good for? And at the time when it was coming out, it was replacing LTE, which I guess would be 4G. I don't know why they called it LTE. But anyways, that was replacing 3G. They could be writing everything a lot more complex, so it's a lot more in depth, and that's why it takes more information. But when 3G was the thing, everything worked on 3G. But then when 4G came around, 3G didn't work quite as good. And then when 5G came around, 3G is like going back to the mailman's coming at 3 type of thing, you know? It'll get there when it gets there. Maybe. And at that time, there was people, lots of people, and this is, I gotta add this in. I was thinking this doesn't mean anything, but I'm gonna add this in because I think it does. Actually, now that I think about it. And most of these people were like in California. And California is like a granola state, or hippies and shit like that. Cars, all the cars that we have in America have there's a standard. It's the California emissions standard, and all the rest. And the California emissions standard is a lot stricter, and they have to do extra things to the cars for it to be sold in California. They have a good grasp on what's hurting people, those granola people. And so anyways, there's this guy going around with his meters, which are all totally official scientific meters that scientists use to regulate and to test and to examine and you know, just upkeep on all these equipment type things. They need these meters, and so he can tell also for safety, but they don't really worry too much about that for other people, just themselves. Excuse me. So this guy is going around testing Wi-Fi signals and broadband signals and all this stuff, you know, for your phone. And yeah, it's really harmful. It's really harmful for the children. It's really harmful for people. Well, I don't remember the exact effects because I don't need to know those, and I feel like not knowing those allows me to not focus on the injuries and bring them into my life. But anyways, they know what it does. I'll tell you, hopefully to scare you. Adults are affected by it, but children are affected more because children are developing their bodies. Their bodies are being developed, and this cell, or this wavelength affects the growth of the cells and the communication of the cells, or something that the cell can do, and it creates birth defects, or where they can't produce children, like reproductive harm, you know. It does all that stuff to the children. And we decided to put, I know this for a fact because I knew somebody that worked there, and it was Cisco. That looked like bear poop, didn't it? You just stepped right in it. Good boy. Move it. Move it away. And so they told me that they were being moved. The whole family was flown to Hawaii so that they could be there for a long time, because it's going to take a while to get every school updated with the Wi-Fi technology, that so that all the kids can have Wi-Fi around them at all times. Churches and things like that are paid money by the big companies, you know, so that they can put the towers there and the coverage could be everywhere. But this guy's going around with his fucking meter, and everywhere around it is getting fucking radiated, nuked. All the people going to church are getting nuked. It's like they're in the microwave. You know, that's every time there's a phone call. Somebody's talking on the phone, sending a file. People getting fucking nuked. And so then 5G is about to come around, and it's catching, not catching, but well, yeah, it is catching, but it's burning all the bark off of trees that are facing it. It's killing whole flocks of birds. Whole flocks of birds are like dying. People aren't told why. It might be out there in a few places, but for the most part, it's like, it's a mystery, Chuck. We don't know why. Well, thanks, Susie. Back to you, Larry. Yeah, the 5G, the people that don't want to bring it to us, but the people that want to study it, they say that it acts with your cells in a certain way to disrupt the absorption of oxygen into your cells. So your body, you breathe the air, you breathe it just fine, and it doesn't do anything. The air goes in, hangs out with your lungs, but your lungs can't interact with it because there's something that's going on the inside. And then you breathe it out, and you feel like everything's normal, but it's not. This is scary, isn't it? I guess. If you're not scared, then you either don't believe me or you don't understand what's going on, what all this means to you. Let's go, Roo. Come on, I see you. Hurry up. Hurry up. Come on. Yeah, so I don't know. It could be 5G. I would imagine, nobody's told me this, but I would imagine that they can pinpoint it. They can do a wide band, you know, a beam or a flood or anything type of projection of this wave. They just have to broadcast it a certain way, a certain shaped antenna or whatever. People talking about children being abducted by, these are TikTok things. And people were talking about ice cream trucks late at night. Like it's dark out and they're stopping. This one guy was stopping. This kid was playing out in the yard and the camera was watching him, the porch camera or whatever. And it looked pretty fucking dark out. He's out there playing. Van pulls up. You can't really, I couldn't hear what the guy was saying. The kid's like, you can hear the kid, and the kid's like, yeah, okay. And he walks over to the van, and his mom comes outside. What the fuck are you doing? Goes up to the van. You're not kidnapping my kid. I mean, the guy's just sitting there. And they act like the mom's crazy. You're fucking driving the van around late at night. Not late at night, in the dark. Kids aren't chasing you, you're chasing kids. That right there is the thing. The ice cream man shouldn't be stopping at a big group of kids and, hey, you want some ice cream? I got a deal for you guys. I just want to touch your hands. You know, whatever. And my videos are one view, no views. I got 2 videos. One is a video where I'm talking about how Wells Fargo lied to me. I have a sum of money and I wanted to put it into my bank so that I could pay a sum of money to my bank. And they want the money, is what they say. They add interest on it and all this stuff. But when it comes for me to put the money in there, they want to make it really hard. And the sum of money that I want to pay to them is to replenish money that they've loaned to me in the form of a credit card. And they don't want the money back. They don't want you to pay it back. That's not the deal. So that's funny, and that video has no fucking views, which I think is interesting. And then there's another one where it's just a short one, really short, which is kind of strange because people usually watch those type of things. Anyways, I'm walking because Eric DeBay was just talking about the algorithm in one of his videos. It must have been the most recent one. And I'm like, the algorithm's fucking fake. And I'm not talking down to him. It's something that came to my mind while we were talking. Not like directly to each other face to face or anything like that. He's in a video and I'm making comments. That's how we're talking. Anyways, the algorithm is fucking bullshit. It's like going to the store and buying a fucking pair of pants. You're not gonna buy the pair of pants you want. You're gonna buy the pair of pants that you want out of the ones that you have to choose from. This is easily understood, but constantly overlooked. You don't have free anything. You're free to do the choice that they gave you. That's not freedom. You guys, it's not the only way and all this stuff, whatever they say to make you believe that you're getting a free choice. You can choose whichever car you want to buy. Really? Well, I got some ideas for a fucking car. Yeah, well, tell them to the hand. This shit, people need to wake up. Nobody's helping you. Nobody's helping you besides like other people like you. And I'm trying to help myself. But you need to be smart enough to get help on your own from other people trying to get help. Say, hey, look, that guy over there just got fucking saved. Let's run over there, see what the fuck he was doing, and get ourselves fucking saved. You get over there, the guy don't fucking really care about you getting saved, But it would be evil for them to not tell you something. So, you know, they give you some information. They don't give you pointers and tips and hold your hand while you're doing the fucking thing. But people that want to use you, they're not going to do that. Look at this. That bird got 8. 8 and up. He got eaten. I was watching some video talking about some lady who wants to be a witch. So she got the books and drew the pentagram on the ground and pricked her finger and did all this stuff and said, yeah, I'm giving myself to the Dark Lord. Please give me some money here in this area. I gotta go through this shit to be in a group. What's so fucking good about your guys' group? You got this group of humans or whatever the fuck you are. Why the fuck should I even want to be here? And I don't mean on the earth. This is my fucking experience. You guys are in there. What the fuck am I supposed to be doing? I think I'm supposed to fucking get rid of you. Well, that sounds mean. Yeah, it does. If you're some fucking kind of person that's trying to live off of me. If you had crabs, they're living off of you. And you don't want to get rid of them. It's not mean to get rid of them. You should get rid of them. It was never even a discussion or a debate or anything. They just came and took. If you did that to somebody, would you be a good person? If I just came and took your fucking money, your food? What if I just took your children? They got Roseanne Barr. This bitch, I don't trust her. Have you ever seen her? She's all talking like, I'm a witch, I'm a this, I'm a that, I'm so smart. She's gonna do all this sexual things. No, I don't think so. Is it a man? Is it a woman? We don't know. The things out there. I mean, you might think I'm mean, but after her fucking show, this thing turned weird. Does that mean that they're bad? Does that mean that she's bad, they're bad, and she's broken? What's going on? She's exposing it to save us? Who the fuck knows? Nobody fucking knows. But let's hear what she has to say. She says that they're all vampires. Oh, now it's vampires. We get to fucking my interview with a vampire again. Fucking bullshit. Everybody thinking vampires are cool. They're eating you. It's not cool. They're eating you. They like kids. Probably because they're fucking weak. The vampires are weak and the kids are weak, and it's a good match, you know? They can easily trick them because vampires don't have big brains because they've sold their soul to what people would call the devil, I guess. I don't know. Maybe the devil is just an idea. Is that the thing? We're talking about good and evil, God and the devil, and it's just things that are positive and things that are negative. Everything is like that. We live in a cloud. None of this is real. Everything's positive and negative. Uh-oh. We're creating positive and negative through our actions. What do you think all this is? Have you ever had a thought where it's like a secret thing, like you think you're living your life and I'm walking the dogs, but really I'm stepping on colonies down here, and the thing, I'm enacting God's justice of killing bugs. Come on. we eat food so that we can have energy to do this, and we're killing all the plants and stuff like that. It's like this big ritual. It's not a life. You're not living a life on a planet or a flat earth. You're a cloud, a gas cloud, making different reactions happen, and you've created different names and characteristics of what happens when you do these different things. It's like an illusion. Those aren't mountains. That's a fence. That's a fence too, but that's a fence back there, put there by my owner to keep me in here. Not permanently. I can get out of there. I can get past that fence. It's fucking too hard though. Who the fuck wants to? What's over on the other side of the fence? More stuff. The fence is just to keep us apart, kinda. I don't know. Not like you can't know about it. There is no Russia because it's all on the other side of the fence. Whatever. I'm talking to nobody, so whatever. The AI that watches this, let one through and see what happens. Alright? See what happens if you let people see my video. Thanks.